Hey folks, I thought I'd continue our UFC ladies tournament here. Julianna Pena is going to be taking on Ronda Rousey. If we take a look, Pena won against Shevchenko. She won twice with 2 submissions, and Ronda Rousey defeated Misha Tate. First one went to Tate, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. Second one went to Rousey, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. The third one was a split decision. Rousey, judge number 1 scored it 10-9. Judge 2, 10-9 for Tate. And in the end, judge 3 judged it 10-9 for Rousey. So she's advanced here to take on Pena. So we're just going to jump right in and get going. And here we go. I think I'm going to use these 2 dice, and this will be my control dice. So an 11 is going to be going to the grapple chart, and we got to see who gets control here. So we have 3 traits for Pena, 3 traits for Rousey. So if we go 3-3, I'm just going to put a chip over top. It is going to be the favorite on 4-7. So if we ever get a draw, actually, if we take a look, Pena, Rousey, and they have the same one, so we'll always be going to the control chart, 4-7. So first of all, we have a grapple. Let's go to the chart right away. It's a 12, so it's going to be Ronda Rousey in control. So we're going to go to the grapple chart, and it's a 9. If we take a look at 9, hopefully you can see that. 9 is submission. Fighter in control on top tries a submission move. If she, it should be she, now that it's ladies here, submission circle. So take a look. Rousey has 2 of them. So 1, she's going to win the match with submission, 1-2. And 3-6, it is going to be no tap out to get to their feet. And she's going to get 3 strikes for the fighter that is in control. So right off the bat, Ronda Rousey gets a hold of Pena and trying to put her into a submission hold. And she does so, but Pena has a defense die, so she can get out of it. If I roll a 1, she's out of it, and she's not. And right off the bat, Ronda Rousey has won in the first few seconds. Gets Pena on the mat, puts her in a submission hold, and that is, we'll play a best of 3 like with the other ones. I was just gonna move on, but maybe we'll do a second fight. And here we go. Let's start fight number 2. So Rousey's up quickly with that submission move in the first one. 9 toe-to-toe, so total qualities of the fighter plus the D6 roll. So we're gonna use blue for Pena, green for Rousey. And so Pena is going to get 3 plus her 6 is going to be, off her punch grid is a 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6 shots by Pena. And for Rousey, we're going to go to 6. She gets a 5 plus her 3. She is going to get 8 shots. So just on the score sheet, I'm going to mark down 6 and 8, and we'll just keep track. That will also act as our timer. Second one, number 12, we're going to go to the grapple chart. Let's just see who going to get control. 4-7 is going to be Pena. Pena is in control on the grapple chart. Let's just see what we get here. We got an 11, a possible cut. So fighter in control, which is Pena, gets in 2 hard strikes to the elbows. Possible cut, roll a D6. So I'll use that white die. Cut if 1-5, match continues. But if it's a 6, it's a cut and a TKO, and this one is over, and the white die is a 5. So she is going to get in a couple hard strikes. So I think what I'll do is roll off of her chart for fighting. We got a 3 and a 3, so she's going to get in 6 hard shots here, and we're just going to continue. Do they get to their feet? Yes, they do. So 1 more cut, and I'm just going to write down a cut for Rousey. 1 more cut, and she is out of it. And we've got a 7, so 7 is going to be a lull. If Fighters feel themselves out, 2 strikes each for the next 3 minutes. So we'll just write that down. And next one is a 6. We're going to go to Octagon Blast. The trait we're looking for is a 6, which is defense. Neither of them have it. So we're going to have to go to the control chart. 4 to 7 for Pena. And we roll a 4, so Pena has control. Fighter in control gets a D6 roll off her punch grid. So a 3 for Pena. She's going to get in 4 shots. And we're just going to continue. We have a 9. We've got toe-to-toe again. So Pena is going to be blue. Rousey's going to be green. So Pena is a 5. So she's going to get 3 plus her 3 is a 6. And Rousey goes to the 1. That is a 4 plus 3 is a 7. So they come out pretty even, Steven, with that exchange. We've got a 4. Possible submission hold. Check their die for control. Again, they both have speed. So we're going to have to see who is going to get control. 4 to 7 is Pena. And it is an 8. So Ronda Rousey has control. We're going to roll the dice. 1 is a tap out. 2 to 6. We're going to go to the punch grid. And let's just see if Rousey's got it. Submission hold. It's a 6. We're going to go to the punch grid, but she has 2 submission holds, so she'll get 2 chances at it. She does not get it, so she's going to get 2, but 1 defensive square for Pena, so she can cancel one of those if she rolls a 1 or a 2, and she does. So she's going to stop one of those 2 shots that Rousey got in. Oops, didn't go in. It's a 2, and Rousey gets in 4 shots. Just going to continue with the next one. It's an 8, a double blast. But since the traits are the same, we're just going to have to see who is in control. You check control, but they're both the same. So 4 to 7 for Pena. It is an 8. Rousey's in control. She's going to get 2 shots off her punch grid. That's great for Rousey. A 1 and a 6. So a 5 and a 4 is a 9. So Rousey gets in 9 strikes here. Going to the next one, it's a 6. We're going to go to the... Going to have to check and see who gets control here. So 4 to 7 goes to Pena. It is a 2. So Rousey has control. And we're going to get 1 roll off her punch grid. It's a 6. It's another 5. Rousey has a great punch grid. She must have a lot of shots per round. 11, we're going to the grapple chart. Let's just going to see who's on top. It is 8. It's going to be Ronda Rousey on top. And we got a 7. And a 7 on the grapple chart is a lull. Lack of activity. Ref gets people to their feet. Check off 3 boxes. No strikes. If a fighter in control has a grapple quality, 1 strike per minute. Rousey does have the grapple quality, so she'll get 1 strike per minute on that one. And they get back to their feet, and we're going to a 4, another possible submission. Let's see who's going to be in control here. 4 to 7 is Pena. It is a 7. Now Pena she's got 2 submission holds, so if she gets a 1, the fighter does not tap out. And that rolled out of our box. It is a 1. So Rousey's not going to tap out. She doesn't have it. So Ronda Rousey is going to lose. It is going to be a win for Pena as Rousey taps out with a submission hold. So we're going to a 3rd bout here between Pena and Rousey. And let's get ready for our 3rd match here. The winner will take on Nunes, who knocked out Holm in the last one. And let's get started. Number 5. It is going to be a TKO, possible knockout. Check for who has control. So again, 4 to 7. We're going to keep Pena as a favorite. 4 to 7 is a favorite. It is a 7, so possible knockout. Does she have? No, she does not have the triangle. So it would have been a 1 if she had it. We're going to check the fighter's grid. And she's going to get a roll off the fighter's grid. We got a roll of 2. She gets in 3. So Pena starts it off with 3 shots on Ronda Rousey. This will be the tiebreaker. Number 9, we're going toe-to-toe. That'll favor Rousey. Blue die is Pena. She rolls a 6, so 3 under her 6, and she has 3. Will be 6 strikes for her. Rousey 4 plus her 3 traits will give her a 7. Let's go on to the next part of the match. It's a 10. We're going to the grapple chart. Let's just see who's in control. 4-7 Pena. It is going to be Ronda Rousey in control. It is a 6. Grapple chart number 6. Fighter in control on top. Hammers with 4 strong strikes. If she has a grapple quality, 3 strikes if she does not. Fatigue at the bottom wrestler 0-1. We continue. Pena's fatigue is a 3, so it is going to be 4 strikes for Ronda Rousey, and Pena gets back to her feet. And we got a 6. Again, we're going to the Octagon blast. So we're going to have to roll for control. 4-7 Pena. No, it is going to be Rousey who's going to get the shot in. And it's a 2. It is 4 more strikes by Ronda Rousey. Here goes the next part. It is a 3. So we're looking for defense. Pena has more defensive blocks, so she's going to store 2 strikes against Ronda Rousey. So I'll mark that down and just continue. If no defensive blocks, 1 strike for each fighter from the punch grid. So the 2 strikes will be a 6 and a 3. So 3 and a 4 will be 7 strikes by Pena, who's starting to take control of this match a little bit. Number 6, again, we're going to Octagon blast. We got to see who gets control for this one. 4-7 is Pena. It's going to be Rousey. She's going to get 1 off her punch grid. It's a 5. That's her highest one. And we're going to the next part. We're now 7 segments in. We got a 7. It's a lull. So they're feeling each other out. 2 strike each for each fighter. And we're just going to continue here. It is an 11. So we're going to the grapple chart. Let's see who's going to get control. 4-7 for Pena. It is going to be Ronda Rousey in control. It is a 5. Possible submission. Fighter in control on top. Tries a submission move if she has submission circle. Rousey has 2 of them. 1 wins the match. 2-6, it is going to be a tap out. So let's try it. And no, she's going to tap out, but she has 2. So we'll do it twice. She taps out again. Score 3 strikes for the fighter in control. So Ronda Rousey's going to get 3 strikes because of that. And we're going to get back on her feet. Number 12, we're going to the grapple chart one more time. 4-7, Pena's in control. It is a 9. It is going to be Ronda Rousey again in control. Let's go to the grapple chart. It's a 5. This time it is a submission. Fighter in control. Tries a submission move if she has it. 1 wins the match. 2-6, no tap out. We're just going to roll these 2 dice since she gets 2 chances at it. Either one of them is a 1. She's not going to get it. Score 3 strikes for the fighter in control. So we're going to give her 3 strikes for that. And we're just going to continue. We have an 11. We're going back to the grapple chart. They're back on the mat. Who's in control? This time it is Ronda Rousey again. Going to the grapple chart. It's a 5. Another submission move. Rousey gets a 1 and either of these dice. She'll tap her out. She's got double 1. She's going to get a tap out. But Pena has a defense grid. If she rolls a 1, she will tap out of it. She does not. Ronda Rousey is going to submit Pena, and Ronda Rousey will move on to the final, folks. So that is Octagon Blast. That is our semifinal matchup. Ronda Rousey will move on to take on Nunes in the final match.